In the evolving landscape of mid-sized trucks, few vehicles tell a story as compelling as the Nissan Junior. From 1956 to 1982, this robust pickup truck carved its own niche in automotive history, positioning itself perfectly between Nissan's smaller Datsun trucks and their larger Nissan diesel counterparts. The Junior wasn't just another truck. It was a testament to Nissan's ability to adapt and innovate in the post-war automotive industry. The story begins in October 1956 when Nissan unveiled the Junior B40. This wasn't just a random creation, it was the product of a significant partnership between Nissan and the Austin Motor Company, formed through a technological cooperation agreement in December 1953. The first Junior B40 packed a 1.5-liter OHV four-cylinder engine that produced 50 horsepower. While these numbers might seem modest by today's standards, they were quite impressive for the era. The truck's robust design included a separate ladder chassis with leaf springs on both front and rear, capable of handling up to 3,858 pounds of payload. Its 16-inch split-rim wheels weren't just for show. They were essential for supporting the truck's impressive load-carrying capacity. By December 1957, Nissan expanded their lineup with the C40 Nissan Junior Cabal. This cab-over engine variant shared the same mechanical heart as the B40, but offered a different body style, showing Nissan's commitment to meeting diverse customer needs. The evolution continued in August 1958 with the introduction of the B42 model, which featured an upgraded version of the 1.5-liter engine now producing 57 horsepower. This wasn't just about power. It was about staying competitive in an increasingly demanding market. The second generation of the Nissan Junior, launched in January 1962, marked a significant leap forward. Known as the 40 Series, it showcased a more modern design with integrated fenders and 4 horizontally arranged headlights. The wheelbase stretched to 110 inches, improving both stability and load capacity. The N40, the entry-level version, maintained the 71 horsepower 1.5-liter G engine from its predecessor. But the real game-changer was the introduction of a new 1.9-liter version that could reach speeds up to 68 miles per hour, making it the first medium-sized truck capable of carrying 4,409 pounds. The 40 Series wasn't just about hauling cargo. In July 1962, Nissan introduced the F40 fire truck variant, showcasing the platform's versatility. The lineup expanded to include the 40E, just a bonnet and windshield, the 40A, cab with chassis, and the 40H, drop side to pickup. The FR40 and A1 class fire engine combined the 680 series heavy truck chassis with a powerful 125 horsepower 4-liter 6-cylinder P engine. By 1966, the Junior evolved into the 41 series, featuring an upgraded 2.0-liter engine producing 92 horsepower and reaching speeds up to 75 miles per hour. The diesel variant, known as the Q41, continued to serve markets where fuel efficiency was paramount. Export versions boasted 99 horsepower, showing Nissan's commitment to international markets. The third and final generation, introduced in 1970, marked a pivotal moment in the Junior's history. Known as the 140 or 141 series, it emerged from the merger between Nissan and Prince Motor Company. This generation featured the H20 engine, a 2.0-liter inline-4 producing around 99 horsepower. The SD22 diesel variant became particularly popular in Southeast Asia and the Middle East, where reliability and efficiency were crucial. Perhaps one of the most interesting chapters in the Junior's story unfolded in Iran. In 1970, the Zamyad company began producing the truck locally as the Zamyad Z24. This Iranian version of the Junior outlived its Japanese counterpart, continuing production long after the original ceased in 1982. This remarkable longevity speaks volumes about the Junior's practical design and ease of maintenance. Throughout its 26-year run, the Nissan Junior proved itself as more than just a utility vehicle. It was a bridge between different market segments, a pioneer in its class, and a testament to Japanese engineering prowess. From its humble beginnings as a licensed Austin design to its final form as a globally recognized medium-duty truck, the Junior adapted to changing times while maintaining its core identity. The truck's influence extended far beyond Japan's borders, finding homes in diverse markets across Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and South America. Its simple yet effective design made it a favorite among small businesses and municipal fleets alike. Even today, decades after production ceased in Japan, the Junior's legacy lives on through the continued production of its derivatives in other parts of the world. The story of the Nissan Junior is more than just a chronicle of automotive evolution. It's a testament to how thoughtful engineering and adaptability can create a lasting impact in the automotive world. While it may not have been the fastest or most powerful truck of its era, the Junior's combination of reliability, versatility, and practical design earned it a special place in automotive history. In the remote mountains of Romania, a unique vehicle was born, one that would challenge the dominance of Western automotive giants. The year was 1980, and while the world was focused on luxury cars and muscle machines, Auto Romania quietly unleashed the AR10 Pickup. The story begins in 1980 when Auto Romania, commonly known as ARO, introduced the AR10 Pickup to meet the growing demand for versatile vehicles that could handle both city streets and rough terrain. This compact off-roader drew inspiration from some of Europe's notable designs, including the Renault Rodeo and Citroën Mahari, but carved out its own unique identity in the automotive landscape. The AR10 Pickup's design philosophy centered on simplicity and functionality. At its heart was a range of engines that offered different personalities to suit various needs. The entry-level 1.3-liter petrol engine produced 54 horsepower, making it suitable for basic transportation needs. For those seeking more power, the 1.4-liter petrol engine stepped up the game with 62 horsepower, while the more robust 1.6-liter petrol engine delivered an impressive 106 horsepower, transforming the humble pickup into a more capable performer. Diesel options weren't forgotten either. The 1.6-liter diesel engine, while matching the base petrol engine's 54 horsepower, offered improved fuel efficiency. The larger 1.9-liter diesel engine packed 94 horsepower, providing a sweet spot between performance and economy. These engines worked in harmony with either 4-speed or 5-speed manual transmissions, allowing drivers to tackle various terrains with confidence. The AR10 Pickup's performance figures tell an interesting story. Depending on the engine choice, it could reach top speeds between 68 and 87 miles per hour. Fuel consumption varied, with city driving using between 19 and 20 miles per gallon, while highway driving improved to between 23 and 29 miles per gallon. Size-wise, the AR10 Pickup was designed to be manageable yet practical. The length ranged from 151 inches to 188 inches, while the width stayed consistent at around 65 inches. Height varied between 65 and 71 inches, providing good ground clearance for off-road adventures. The wheelbase stretched from 94 to 104 inches, offering stability across different model variants. The vehicle's weight ranged from 2,756 to 3,252 pounds, striking a balance between durability and efficiency. One of the most interesting aspects of the AR10 Pickup story is its international presence. In the United Kingdom, it wore the Dacia Duster badge, appealing to British buyers looking for an affordable off-road vehicle. The Italian chapter of the AR10 story is particularly fascinating. In the 1980s, local company Alitiemi, or ACM, assembled the vehicle and sold it as the ARO Super Ischia, equipped with a 1.4-liter Renault petrol engine. Later, from 1987 to 1989, models featuring Volkswagen's 1.6-liter engines, both petrol and diesel, were marketed as the ARO Enduro X4. In Spain, the vehicle was known as the ARO Dacia, catering to the Spanish market's appetite for versatile off-road vehicles. The interior of the AR10 Pickup reflected its practical nature. With seating for up to 5 passengers, the cabin featured a straightforward dashboard design with essential controls within easy reach. The vehicle's suspension system used coil springs, both front and rear, providing a reasonable balance between comfort and capability. The braking system combined front disc brakes with rear drum brakes, ensuring adequate stopping power across various driving conditions. What made the AR10 pickup particularly interesting was its relationship with other Romanian vehicles. It shared several components with the Dacia 1300, including the engine and front axle. This part sharing wasn't just about cost cutting, it made maintenance and repairs more straightforward for owners. The AR10 pickup's production run lasted until 2006, spanning 26 years of continuous development and improvement. During this period, it proved itself as a capable workhorse in various settings, from urban delivery duties to rural farming applications. The vehicle's fuel tank capacity of 12 to 13 gallons provided a decent range between fill-ups, making it practical for both daily use and longer journeys. The legacy of the AR10 pickup extends beyond its production years. It represents a significant chapter in Romania's automotive history, showcasing the country's ability to produce vehicles that could compete in international markets while meeting local needs. The AR10 pickup wasn't just a vehicle, it was a testament to practical engineering and adaptability in an ever-changing automotive landscape. In the bustling port city of Bremen, Germany, a remarkable story of automotive innovation began in 1928. Two visionary entrepreneurs, Karl F. W. Borgward and Wilhelm Tecklenburg, established Goliath Werke Borgward and Company, a company that would later create one of the most innovative commercial vehicles of the post-war era, the Goliath 1100 pickup. The story of Goliath is deeply intertwined with Germany's tumultuous 20th century history. As World War II drew to a close, the nation lay in ruins, its economy shattered, and its people desperate for reliable transportation. Goliath, operating as part of the larger Borgward Group, initially responded to these challenges by producing simple yet effective vehicles like the GP700 and GP900. These early models featured basic two-stroke engines perfectly suited to the austere conditions of post-war Germany. By the mid-1950s, Germany was experiencing an unprecedented economic recovery. The streets of cities like Bremen were buzzing with activity as businesses flourished and trade resumed. Recognizing the changing times, Goliath's engineers began work on a more sophisticated vehicle that would meet the evolving needs of German entrepreneurs and traders. The result was the Goliath 1100 series, launched in 1957. The 1100 pickup represented a quantum leap in automotive technology. At its heart was a revolutionary four-stroke boxer engine, a significant departure from the simpler two-stroke engines of the past. This water-cooled power plant displaced 1,094 cubic centimeters and generated 40 horsepower at 4,500 revolutions per minute. While these numbers might seem modest today, they were impressive for a commercial vehicle of that era. The boxer engine's unique design, with cylinders arranged in opposing pairs, provided exceptional balance and reduced vibration, crucial features for a working vehicle. The engineering innovations didn't stop at the engine. The Goliath 1100 pickup featured a sophisticated 4-speed manual transmission that provided smooth, reliable gear changes even under heavy loads. The gear ratios were carefully calculated to provide optimal performance, whether the vehicle was navigating steep Bremen hills or cruising along the emerging German Autobahn network at its top speed of 75 miles per hour. Perhaps the most forward-thinking aspect of the 1100 pickup was its front-wheel drive system. This configuration was revolutionary for commercial vehicles of the 1950s. By eliminating the traditional driveshaft, Goliath's engineers created a completely flat cargo floor, maximizing the vehicle's utility. The front-wheel drive layout also provided superior traction on wet cobblestone streets and snowy German winters. The Goliath 1100 pickup's dimensions were carefully considered for maximum practicality. With an overall length of 158 inches, width of 64 inches, and height of 57 inches, it could navigate narrow European streets while still offering generous cargo capacity. The 89-inch wheelbase provided a stable platform for heavy loads, while the innovative suspension system enhanced both comfort and capability. The suspension design was particularly noteworthy. The front end employed a sophisticated combination of coil springs and wishbones, providing car-like comfort for the driver and passenger. The rear suspension used traditional leaf springs and a rigid axle, offering the durability needed for commercial use. This dual-purpose suspension system set the Goliath apart from its more rudimentary competitors. The vehicle's body design reflected German pragmatism. The passenger cabin, while basic, was thoughtfully arranged with clear instrumentation and comfortable seating for two. The cargo bed featured robust steel construction with durable sidewalls, making it ideal for everything from construction materials to agricultural products. The exterior design, with its distinctive round headlights and functional grille, became a familiar sight on German streets. The Goliath 1100 pickup was part of the broader Goliath Express lineup, which included panel vans and station wagons. These vehicles competed with offerings from established manufacturers like Volkswagen, DKW, and Tempo. The Goliath's combination of innovative engineering and practical design helped it carve out a loyal following among small business owners, tradespeople, and delivery services. Despite its technical excellence, the Goliath 1100 pickup faced significant challenges. The automotive industry of the early 1960s was becoming increasingly competitive, with larger manufacturers able to achieve economies of scale that smaller companies like Goliath couldn't match. The Borgward Group, despite its innovative products, struggled to maintain financial stability in this changing marketplace. The end came suddenly in 1961 when the Borgward Group declared bankruptcy. The closure of the Bremen factory marked the end of production for the Goliath 1100 pickup. However, the vehicle's influence lived on in numerous ways. Its front-wheel drive layout and boxer engine configuration would later be adopted by many other manufacturers. The practical design principles embodied in the 1100 pickup influenced commercial vehicle development for decades to come. Today, surviving examples of the Goliath 1100 pickup are prized by collectors and historians. They represent more than just vintage vehicles. They are artifacts of a crucial period in German history, when innovation and determination helped rebuild a nation. The story of the Goliath 1100 pickup is a testament to the ingenuity of Karl F.U. Borgward, Wilhelm Tecklenburg, and the countless engineers and workers who created this remarkable vehicle. From its innovative boxer engine to its revolutionary front-wheel drive system, from its practical dimensions to its thoughtful suspension design, the Goliath 1100 pickup represented the best of German engineering during the post-war recovery period. In the aftermath of World War II, Britain's automotive industry was searching for practical solutions to meet the needs of a recovering nation. Among these solutions emerged the Morris Minor pickup, a small but mighty utility vehicle that would leave an indelible mark on British roads and businesses from 1953 to 1971. The Morris Minor pickup was born from the successful Morris Minor family, which included various body styles designed to cater to different segments of society. While its siblings, the sedans, convertibles, and station wagons, served families and casual drivers, the pickup was crafted specifically for the working class. Small business owners, farmers, and tradespeople found in this vehicle an affordable and reliable partner for their daily operations. What set the Morris Minor pickup apart from its family members was its unique construction. Unlike the monocoque design used in the saloon and traveler models, Morris Motors chose to build the pickup on a separate chassis. This decision wasn't merely a manufacturing choice. It was a carefully calculated move to enhance the vehicle's capability to handle the demands of commercial use. The separate chassis provided the extra rigidity and durability needed for carrying loads, making it ideal for its intended purpose. The pickup's cargo bed was a testament to practical engineering. Its wooden floor offered both strength and replaceability, while the steel sides were built to withstand the daily abuse of loading and unloading. The tailgate's bottom hinge design was a simple yet effective solution for easy access to the cargo area, making it particularly appealing to tradespeople who needed to transport tools and materials throughout their workday. In terms of dimensions, the Morris Minor pickup was perfectly suited for both urban and rural environments. With a wheelbase of 86 inches and an overall length of 149 inches, it could navigate narrow city streets with ease, while still maintaining enough capacity for light commercial use. Its relatively light curb weight of 1,650 pounds contributed to its nimble handling and impressive fuel efficiency. The interior of the pickup reflected Morris Motors' commitment to functionality over luxury. The dashboard featured a central speedometer, a design element that became synonymous with Morris Minor vehicles of the era. The seating, while basic, provided adequate comfort for the short to medium-distance journeys typical of commercial use. Under the hood, the Morris Minor pickup's story began with an 803cc four-cylinder engine in 1953. This power plant, modest as it was with its 30 horsepower output, could propel the vehicle to speeds of 55 to 60 miles per hour. In 1956, a significant upgrade arrived in the form of a more powerful 948cc A-series engine, boosting output to 37 horsepower and increasing top speed to around 65 miles per hour. The vehicle's fuel efficiency was remarkable for its time, achieving up to 35 miles per gallon. This economical operation made it an attractive option for small businesses watching their bottom line. The rear-wheel drive layout provided good traction when carrying loads, though it could be somewhat challenging on slippery surfaces when the bed was empty. The suspension system was thoughtfully engineered for commercial use. Stiff relief springs in the rear helped maintain stability under load, while the front independent torsion bar suspension contributed to a relatively comfortable ride. This combination proved effective for the light commercial tasks the pickup was designed to handle. Early models featured the distinctive split windscreen design, a characteristic that would later give way to a more modern single-piece curved windshield. The evolution of the Morris Minor pickup continued through its production run, with various small improvements and updates being implemented along the way. Morris Motors offered a range of factory and aftermarket accessories to enhance the pickup's utility. Canvas covers for the cargo bed, toolboxes, and ladder racks allowed owners to customize their vehicles to meet specific business needs. These adaptations made the pickup suitable for various industries, from construction to farming and local deliveries. The Morris Minor pickup's production continued until 1971, marking the end of an era in British commercial vehicles. While exact production numbers for the pickup variant are hard to determine, it was part of the broader Morris Minor family that saw over 1.6 million units produced across all variants. Today, the Morris Minor pickup holds a special place in automotive history. It represents a time when simplicity, practicality, and affordability were the driving forces behind vehicle design. While many original examples have succumbed to rust or heavy use over the decades, restored Morris Minor pickups can still be found at classic car shows, where they serve as reminders of Britain's automotive heritage and the role these humble workhorses played in post-war recovery and economic growth. The 1956 Studebaker Transar pickup truck is a true gem in the world of classic automobiles. It's a vehicle that not only looks stunning, but also has a fascinating history behind it. Studebaker, the company that created this beauty, was a pioneer in the automotive industry. Known for producing iconic cars like the Avanti, Commander, and the Hawk alongside their pickup trucks. The Transar was part of Studebaker's E-Series line of haulers, which were produced from 1956 to 1958 and then again from 1960 to 1963. It was available in various capacities, including 1/2 ton, 1 ton, 2 ton heavy-duty models. The 3 smaller models even came with factory-built pickup bodies. One of the most notable features of the Transar was that it was the first Studebaker truck to have the emblem on the outside. It also came with an 8-cylinder motor and an optional 3-speed transmission with overdrive and a hill holder feature. The name Transar was prominently displayed on the front edge of the doors, while 8-cylinder models had a V8 emblem on the back edge of the hood. Studebaker also offered a deluxe cab option for an additional $31.82, which added the word deluxe below the Transar nameplate. In 1956, they widened the pickup box by 3 inches, which required a new tailgate and rear tread. Despite their unique design and features, Transars weren't very common even when they were still in production. Nowadays, spotting one is even rarer, which is why finding a 1956 Transar for sale in 2021 was such a big deal. Although the one that popped up on eBay was in poor shape and needed a lot of work to become roadworthy again, it was still a salvageable and affordable piece of history. Studebaker continued to use the Transtar name on most of their 1957 to 58 3E series trucks, but they also introduced a stripped-down Studebaker Scotsman model without the Transtar name in 1958. The 57 to 58 Transtars received a bold, new fiberglass grille that successfully made Studebaker's outdated cab design look fresh and modern. However, for unknown reasons, Studebaker dropped the Transtar name for their 1959 4E series trucks and changed it to Deluxe. In 1960, they introduced a new line of 1/2-ton and 3/4-ton trucks called the Studebaker Champ, which used front-end and cab sheet metal from the 1959 to 60 Lark passenger cars, combined with their existing light-duty truck chassis and drivetrains. The Champs were Studebaker's response to the Ford Ranchero and Chevrolet El Camino, which had popularized the concept of passenger car styling in a light-duty pickup truck. The Transtar name made a comeback on Studebaker's medium and heavy-duty trucks, 1 and 2-ton, for 1960, and remained in use until the company's 1964 models. Unfortunately, Studebaker suspended production of all their truck models when they closed their United States factory in December 1963. Despite its short production run, the 1956 Studebaker Transtar pickup truck has left an indelible mark on automotive history. Its unique design, features, and rarity have made it a cherished collector's item and a testament to Studebaker's innovation and craftsmanship. The Transtar may be gone, but it will never be forgotten by those who appreciate the artistry and engineering of classic pickup trucks.
The 1936 Rio Speedwagon pickup not only represents a unique chapter in American automotive history, but also stands as a collector's gem due to its scarcity and rich heritage. Originally, the Rio Motor Car Company, launched by Ransom Eli Olds after his departure from Oldsmobile, marked his second major venture into the automotive industry. Established in 1905 in Lansing, Michigan, the company bore Olds' initials, Rio. Diving into the truck market by 1911, Rio rolled out the iconic Speedwagon 4 years later. Unlike the typical heavy-duty trucks of its era that were slow and cumbersome, the Speedwagon was a breath of fresh air with its pneumatic tires and greater speed. By 1936, Rio introduced the Speedwagon 6 AP model. This particular model shared its 118-inch X-frame chassis with the Rio Flying Cloud car, but was tweaked with sturdier rear springs to handle the rigors of pickup truck duties. Interestingly, instead of using Rio's in-house engine, it employed a 209.5 cubic inch displacement, 72 horsepower Continental 6, also known as the Silver Crown. This half-ton pickup melded some elements from the 1933 Flying Cloud S2 with distinctive new sheet metal. In a strategic move, the 6AP was also marketed through Mack dealers as the Mack Junior, allowing Rio to boost its revenues and offering Mack an entry into the light-duty truck segment. Several factors contribute to the rarity of the 1936 Rio Speedwagon pickup. The economic strains of the Great Depression severely impacted Rio, with truck production only marginally recovering post-1932. By 1936, as Rio ceased producing cars and faced internal turmoil, the company teetered on the brink, leading to bankruptcy in 1938. Although Rio managed to restart truck production in 1940, the early 1930s models, like the 6AP, became exceedingly rare. Today, fewer than 10 of these 1935 to 36 Rio Speedwagon 6 AP half-ton pickups are believed to exist. This scarcity, coupled with its innovative design and the turbulent history of its manufacturer, makes the 1936 Rio Speedwagon pickup a coveted piece for collectors. It serves as a lasting tribute to Ransom Eli Olds' visionary approach and Rio's contribution to automotive innovation and resilience during a transformative period in American history. The Mazda Rotary Engine Pickup, Repu. In the mid-1970s, Mazda made a daring move by introducing the Rotary Engine Pickup, or Repu. This vehicle not only showcased Mazda's innovative spirit, but also served as a strategic move to maintain the company's independence in a highly competitive automotive market. The Reo stood out as the world's first and only rotary-powered pickup truck, reflecting Mazda's defy convention philosophy and appealing to a niche market of automotive enthusiasts. At the core of the Reo's uniqueness lies its 1.3-liter 13B Wankel rotary engine. Known for its compact size and high power output, the rotary engine offered a smooth and quiet operation, setting it apart from traditional piston engines. The engine's superior power-to-weight ratio made it an ideal choice for a pickup truck, where performance and efficiency are paramount. However, integrating this unconventional engine into a pickup truck posed several engineering challenges, which Mazda successfully overcame. The Mazda Reo was manufactured exclusively in the United States and Canada, targeting North American consumers seeking distinctive automotive experiences. Production began in 1974 and continued until 1977, with approximately 15,000 units built throughout its run. The majority of these vehicles were produced in the first year, highlighting the initial excitement surrounding this innovative pickup truck. The Reo's rotary engine delivered impressive performance, generating around 110 horsepower and achieving higher RPM limits compared to conventional engines. While its fuel efficiency was moderate due to the rotary engine's characteristics, the Reo compensated with its unparalleled performance and compact design. The vehicle came equipped with a manual transmission, enhancing the engine's responsiveness and efficiency. Over its production years, Mazda introduced minor modifications to improve the Reo's functionality, comfort, and appeal. Upon its introduction, the Reo faced challenges in gaining widespread acceptance, primarily due to concerns regarding fuel consumption and reliability associated with rotary engines. Despite these hurdles, the Reo carved out a niche among automotive enthusiasts who appreciated its unique design and performance capabilities. While not a commercial success in the conventional sense, the Reo left a lasting impression on those who valued distinctiveness in vehicle engineering. The legacy of the Reo extends beyond its limited production run. It played a significant role in influencing Mazda's ongoing commitment to rotary engine technology. While other manufacturers largely abandoned rotary engines, Mazda continued to refine and develop this technology, leading to its implementation in iconic models like the RX-7 and RX-8. The Reo demonstrated the versatility and potential of rotary engines, even in challenging applications like pickup trucks, paving the way for future innovations at Mazda. The 1958 Mercury M100 pickup truck is a treasured piece of automotive history, known for its rarity and distinct characteristics. This vehicle is part of the Mercury M series, which were trucks produced by the Mercury division of Ford Motor Company from 1947 to 1968. These trucks were primarily sold in Canada and were essentially a rebadged version of the popular Ford F-Series. Back in 1946, Ford of Canada separated its Ford and Lincoln Mercury divisions into distinct sales networks. This move introduced trucks under the Mercury name, with unique features such as a specialized grille and different trim options to distinguish them from Ford's models. This strategy helped cover more ground in rural areas where dealerships were sparse. The 1958 M100 model is a full-size pickup with a classic front-engine, rear-wheel drive configuration. It closely mirrors the Ford F-Series in design but stands out with its unique exterior and interior details. Notably, from 1961 to 1966, Mercury trucks featured a gear lightning bolt symbol on the horn button, which was a distinctive touch. A beautifully restored 1958 M100 showcases a striking blue and white color scheme, a meticulously detailed wood-trimmed bed, and a matching interior. It's powered by an original 223 cubic inch inline six-cylinder engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. The truck's preservation is remarkable, displaying pristine original paint, silver-painted grills and hubcaps, and a black-painted front bumper. The interior boasts a high-quality two-tone vinyl and fabric seat, complemented by a spotless oak floor with painted strips. The rarity of the 1958 Mercury M100 arises from several factors. Initially, while Ford sold nearly 100,000 pickups in 1947, Mercury only sold about 8,100, making it a rare find. Moreover, these trucks are especially scarce in the United States due to their initial popularity in Canada and lower production numbers. Fully restored examples like the 1958 model are even rarer, as these trucks often don't receive as much attention as their counterparts, and a particular M100 was restored to a Concours-ready condition. It represents one of the finest examples of Mercury's M-Series trucks.